Welcome to the video series for best MCQs in ICSE Physics. We also welcome you to our YouTube channel Physics Theories and Numericals, where we are providing you videos for easy and joyful understanding of physics theories for life. Once you understand the concepts and theories, handling of numerical will be easy. This base MCQ series we have designed with lot of care. We are providing you MCQs with moderate level of difficulty in this video. With each and every answer, we are providing you explanation so that you can refresh your concepts and strengthen them. With each and every MCQ, we are providing you timers so that you can use this video as a mock test. We will suggest you to go through the video till the end. There are a lot of good MCQs you will find in this video. In this best MCQ series, we have already uploaded a good number of high quality and intelligent MCQs in your chapter 1, that is force, chapter 2 work, energy and power, chapter 3 machine, and part of that refraction chapter 4. As we have told that refraction we will cover in 3 videos. One video we have already uploaded. We will provide you the link for these videos in the description box so that you can go through the videos. This video is for your chapter 4b, that is refraction through prism. The first MCQ. The angle of deviation for refraction of light through a prism is option A, the angle between the incident ray and refracted ray, the angle between two incident rays, the angle between incident ray and emergent ray, the angle between two refracted rays. You have 5 seconds to come to your option. Your timer starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is option C. The deviation for refraction through a prism is the angle between incident ray and emergent ray. Next MCQ. For refraction of light through a prism, the angle of deviation is minimum if there are 4 options, if the angle of incidence and emergence are maximum. The angle of refractions are minimum. Option C, angle of prism is maximum. Option D, the angle of incidence and emergence are equal. You have got 5 seconds. Your timer starts now. Hope you got your answer. Let's see the answer. The answer is option D. The angle of deviation is minimum when the angle of incidence and angle of emergence are equal. Next MCQ. The angle of deviation in a prism does not depend on which of the following factors: angle of incidence, refractive index of the prism material, size of the prism, angle of the prism, color of light. Your timer for 5 seconds starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is size of the prism. Size of the prism does not play any role for the deviation of ray through a prism. Angle of prism is important, but not size of prism. Next MCQ. Which ray deviates the most in a prism? A, green ray, B, red ray, C, violet ray, D, yellow ray. Your timer for 5 seconds starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is violet ray. In our earlier MCQ video, we have seen that violet has got the maximum refractive index. Violet ray has got the maximum refractive index, so it will deviate the most when traveling through a prism. Next MCQ. For an equilateral prism, the angle of refraction in the first refracting surface is 60 degree. What is the angle of emergence of the ray from the prism? Four options: 0 degree, 90 degree, 60 degree, 45 degree. Your timer for 15 seconds starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is option A. Let's understand the calculation. You can reach the answer in two ways. Number one, we know the angle of prism A is equal to R1 plus R2. We have given first angle of refraction as 60 degree, so R2 will be 0 degree. That means I2 also will be 0 degree. So angle of emergence will be 0 degree. Second is, you can have a look at the diagram. You look at the triangle OAD. You have given the outside angle of angle O is 60 degree, so angle O is 30 degree. Is equilateral prism, that is angle A is 60 degree, so angle D is 90 degree. If the angle D is 90 degree, that means angle of emergence is 0 degree. Next MCQ. For equilateral prism, the angle of minimum deviation is 36 degree. What is the angle of incidence? Four options: 38 degree, 42 degree, 48 degree, 52 degree. Your timer for 10 seconds starts now. For the calculation, if you require more time, you can pause the video in between, do your calculation and come to the answer. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is 48 degree. Let's see the calculation. It is the same old relationship, that is delta minimum is equal to 2i minus a. You put the values, you get the delta minimum. Delta minimum is 48 degree. Next MCQ. The refractive index for a prism is root 2, that is 1.414, and the angle of prism is 30 degree. What will be the angle of deviation if the light enters the prism at 90 degree? Again, geometry. Four options: 0 degree, 7.5 degree, 15 degree, 22.5 degree. You have got 15 seconds to do the calculation. The timer starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is option C, that is 15 degree. Let's understand. So, in case of a ray passing through a prism, there are two refractions. So, final angle of deviation is basically summation of two deviations, that is delta 1 and delta 2. Now, let's see what happens here. We have been told that the angle of incidence is 0 degree. That means angle of refraction also will be 0 degree. That is delta 1 is 0 degree. Now we need to find out delta 2. For that, first we need to find out R2. We have been given R1 as 0 degree, so we can find R2 as A minus R1, that is 30 degree. So I2 will be 45 degree because refractive index is root 2. You do sin I by sin R, you will get I2 as 45 degree. Once you got I2, so you get delta 2 also. Delta 2 is 45 degree minus 30 degree, that is 15 degree. So final delta will be 0 degree plus 15 degree. First deviation is 0 degree, second deviation is 15 degree, so total deviation will be 15 degree. Next MCQ. The ray diagrams for a prism with refractive index mu2. The refractive index of the prism is mu2, that is kept between two mediums of refractive indexes mu1 and mu3 as shown below, and the ray also has been shown. Now among the options for the values of mu1, mu2 and mu3, which one would be correct? You look at the diagram, find out the relationship between mu1, mu2, mu3. Who is greater, who is smaller, who is equal? You have got 15 seconds to think. Your timer starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is option C. Mu1 equal to mu2 and mu2 is less than mu3. Let's understand. See, the refraction in the first refracting surface, there is no bending of light. That means there is no change in refractive index, that is mu1 is equal to mu2. Refraction in the second surface, that yellow color, you can see that angle of refraction is smaller than angle of incidence. That means the refractive index mu3 will be higher than mu2. So the option is option C. Next MCQ. There are three ray diagrams have been shown. Ray diagrams for a prism of refractive index 1.2 has been kept in three different mediums of refractive indexes mu1, mu2, mu3, and the ray diagrams have been shown. Now you need to find out the possible values. You need to find out from the option which one could be the possible values of mu1, mu2 and mu3. You look at the ray diagram, you try to guess the values of mu1, mu2 and mu3 and choose your option. Your timer for 15 seconds starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is option D. That is mu1 would be lesser than mu, mu2 will be equal to mu, and mu3 will be greater than mu. Let's understand. See, in the first ray diagram, the angle of incidence or angle of emergence is higher than angle of refraction. That means mu1 is lesser than mu. So value of mu1 could be 1.1. In the second ray diagram, there is no change in the ray. The ray is moving straight. So the refractive index mu2 will be equal to mu. And in the third case, you can see that angle of incidence or angle of emergence is lesser than angle of refraction. That means the outside medium is with higher refractive index. So mu3 will be greater than mu. So the answer is option D. Hope you are liking this video. We would request you to like, share and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Next MCQ. The angle of incidence of 42 degree on equilateral prism, that is 60 degree prism, gives the minimum deviation for the ray. So it's a situation where the angle of incidence of 42 degree is giving you the minimum deviation. Then there are two MCQs. What is the angle of minimum deviation and what is the angle of emergence? You have got 15 seconds to come to your answer. Timer starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The first one, minimum deviation is 24 degree and angle of emergence is 42 degree. Let's understand. See, for delta minimum, that same old formula that you know, delta minimum is equal to 2i minus a. You put the values, you get the value of delta minimum. Easy. The second MCQ, what is the angle of emergence of the ray? Angle of emergence is the same as angle of incidence. So that also will be 42 degree. Next MCQ. The relation, known relation has been given in 4 different forms under 4 options. You need to find out for which case, under which option the relation has been shown wrongly. Your timer for 10 seconds starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. Answer is option D. Because if you bring everything to the left hand side, 2i will be with negative sign. So option D has been shown wrongly in this relation. Next MCQ. The ray diagram is for minimum deviation situation for an equilateral prism. So this is the 60 degree prism. This ray diagram is for minimum deviation situation. The refractive index is √2, that is 1.414. And the angle of incidence is 45 degree. Now, the first question on this setup. What is the value of angle marked C? You have got 10 seconds time. Timer starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. Answer is option C, that is 120 degree. Let's understand. Traveling of ray through prism, for you it is pure geometry. So you need to understand the relationship between the angles. You need to understand the relationship between incident angle and angle of incidence and angle of refraction. Here, for this quadrilateral A, B, C, D, angle B and angle D, they are 90 degrees. So angle A and angle C together will be 180 degree. So C will be 180 degree minus 60 degree, that is 120 degree, that is option C. Next MCQ on the same setup. This is a minimum deviation ray diagram for an equilateral prism. Refractive index is √2 and angle of incidence is 45 degree. Find out the value of angle marked B. 10 seconds time. Timer starts now. If you think you require more time, please pause the video, come to your answer. Time's up. Let's see the answer. Answer is option B, that is 30 degree. Let's see the calculation. Is sin I by sin R is √2. That is sin 45 degree by sin B is √2. That gives you angle B equal to 30 degree. Same setup. Next MCQ. You find the angle marked C, that is angle of emergence. 10 seconds time, timer starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is option C. Easy. We know angle of emergence is angle of incidence. So angle of incidence have been given as 45 degrees. So angle of emergence also will be 45 degree. Next MCQ on the same setup. You need to find out the angle D, which is the angle of minimum deviation. You have got 10 seconds time. Timer starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. Answer is option B, that is 30 degree. Let's understand the calculation. The same old formula. Delta minimum is equal to 2i minus a. You put the values, get the value of delta minimum. You should not take more than 10 seconds for such calculation. Next MCQ. A pair of equilateral prisms have been kept the way it has been shown. Also has been shown the incident ray. On the right side, you need to find out on which ray the emergent ray will match. The emergent ray will match with which of these lines, A, B, C and D. You have got 10 seconds time. Your timer starts now. If you require more time to think, please do pause the video, take your time. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is option D, that is the emergent ray will match with the line D. Let's see the ray diagram also. The ray diagram will look like this. So it has been told that equilateral prism, pair of prism has been kept in air. That means refractive index of the prism is more than refractive index of the medium, that is air. So rays will travel like this. So the option is D. Next MCQ. One of the refracting surface of a medium is silvered. So it will act like a mirror. So one of the refracting surface of a prism is silvered so that the surface acts as mirror for the rays coming from inside the prism. The refractive index of the prism material is √2 and the angle of prism is 30 degree. The ray entering through the clear refracting surface and returns in the same path. You need to find out the angle of incidence. That means it's a 30 degree prism. The ray is entering through the clear side and getting reflected coming back in the same path. You need to find out the angle of incidence. There are 4 options. You've got 10 seconds time to find your answer. Timer starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. Answer is option C. Let's understand the calculation. Again, it's pure geometry. You need to find the angles. So if the ray is coming back in the same line, that means the angle of incidence on the mirror is 90 degree. So it has been shown 90 degree. Now you look at the triangle. So that angle of this angle shown in that red arrow, that angle will be 180 degree minus 90 plus 30, that is 60 degree. So angle of refraction is 90 degree minus 60 degree, where it is mentioned that the value of r is 30 degree. You have been given refractive index as root 2. You need to find out the value of I. So sin I by sin 30 is root over 2. That will give you I is equal to 45 degree. That is your option C. So please be expert on this to handle prism questions on ray diagram. It is pure geometry. You need to understand the triangle. You need to understand the angles, refractive, angle of refraction, angle of incidence, their relationship. So this is pure geometry. Next MCQ. This is the last MCQ of this video. A glass prism is kept in air. An object is in the position O. Identify the position of the image as would be seen by the eye as shown in the figure. You need to identify the possible positions. Options are given A, B, C, D. You need to find out the position of the image. Your timer for 10 seconds starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is option B. Let's understand it through the ray diagram. See, the ray will bend like this and the image will get formed by backward extension of the final emergent ray. So the position will be B. So the option is B. Hope you like this video. Please do like, share and comment. Subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Bye bye till then.